The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and welcome. This is TVWAN News. In this edition, festival aimed to promote unity, women's soccer underway, and more funding for youth football. The Farmers and Settlers Association has commended Minister for Coffee William Bando for focusing on commercial agriculture to deliver employment opportunities and volumes. The 2025 budget has been the coffee industry boosted by 40 million kina from 56 to 90 million kina. These additional funds are for blocks and plantations, rehabilitation programs, and coffee roads and research. The association says this is a major boost and requests the government and minister to see visible outcomes. They have been also challenged to turn the industry around and give it a positive spin. The Kira Kira Festival was held yesterday at the Kira Kira village in Port Moresby. Organized by the Koita Magi Association and the Moresby South Motu Koita Desk, the festival celebrated the vibrant culture, traditions and entrepreneurial spirit of the Koitabuan people.
The rebranded Koitabu Festival held on December 7, 2024 at Kira Kira village in Port Moresby brought together communities in a vibrant celebration of culture, tradition and economic empowerment. This year's rebranded event, known as the Koitabu Festival, brought together Koitabuan communities from across the National Capital District and Central Province. Participants hailed from traditional villages such as Kira Kira, Mahuru, Kurobose, Baruni, Pari, Vabukori, Panobara and the Hirikoyari villages of Kiro, Papa Keva, Hoderika, Goro and Roku. Under the theme Economic Empowerment through MSME, Culture, Fashion and Tourism, the festival aimed to promote unity and economic opportunities within the Koitabuan communities. Highlights of the event included a dazzling runway show, captivating traditional dance performances, and vibrant SME markets showcasing local products. This year's festival also honored the hardworking Motu Koitabu women for their contributions to community building. Koita Magi Association President Korame Momo expressed gratitude to member for Moresby South Justin Kichenko and the Motu Koita Desk for their consistent support of SME markets and women-led initiatives in Moresby South. The Kira Kira Festival continues to stand as a testament to the rich heritage and economic potential of the Koitabuan people, blending tradition with innovation in a celebration of identity and progress. Kawakiru Jr., TVWAN News.
The Governor-General Grand Chief Sebob Dadai officially welcomed the new Japanese ambassador Isanobu Mochizuki during a credential ceremony held at Government House recently. Ambassador Mochizuki presented his letters of credence and highlighted Japan's 50 years of economic cooperation with PNG. He expressed his commitment to strengthening bilateral ties and supporting development initiatives, including the construction of Tokwa Airport in East New Britain Province. His wife Naomi, a professional musician, praised PNG Defence Force military band for their flawless performance of Japan's national anthem, calling it the best rendition she has had. Grand Chief Sebob Dadai commended Japan as a steadfast development partner since 1975. This is TVWAN News. We'll have news overseas when we return. Stay with us.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSP Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy paid units wherever you are. Visit your BSP branch today to register now for BSP Mobile Banking. BSP Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Lager, Bunyamyumi.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Prime PNG made.
Right across the nation, we eat snacks crackers. Emi trupla. All get a young plan alapun, only like him snacks crackers. Only make him here, no PNG, one-time lay biscuit company. It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
Thanks for staying with us. In regional news, political and business groups say the collapse of France's government throws into doubt New Caledonia's efforts to rebuild after months of violent unrest. It's expected the fall of the French government will lead to the delays in funding for economic recovery in the French territory and is crucial political talks on its future. With local elections due in November 2025, local political groups are hoping to reach a new political agreement by March, but fear another French government collapse. Israel has accused the Australian government of having an extreme anti-Israel position in the wake of a firebombing at a synagogue in Melbourne. Victoria Police are continuing to investigate the blaze as community members struggle to come to terms with the attack. The federal opposition is calling for it to be declared an act of terrorism.
Jewish community as it comes to terms with a fire attack on a local synagogue.
I feel especially just shaken that this little corner, which is sort of my safe place, doesn't feel safe.
In the early hours of Friday morning, the Adas Israel synagogue in Ripponlea was set alight. Masked men were seen fleeing the building after being disturbed by a worshipper. No one was seriously injured, but the damage is extensive. Rabbi Gabby Kaltman says waking to the news of the firebombing left him reeling.
It was horrific. I couldn't believe it.
The Israeli Prime Minister has tried to link the attack to Australia's UN vote in favour of ending Israel's, quote, unlawful presence in the occupied Palestinian territory. Mr Netanyahu called the firebombing an abhorrent act of anti-Semitism, saying it's impossible to separate this reprehensible act from the extreme anti-Israeli position of the Labor government in Australia.
Relations between Australia and Israel have never been at a lower ebb than they are today, and it is because of the behaviour of the Albanese government.
The first thing the Prime Minister needs to do is he and his government need to declare yesterday's attack at the Adas synagogue a terrorist event.
The Prime Minister today leaving his MPs to defend Australia's position.
Ever since the October 7 attacks, the horrific October 7 attacks, the Albanese government has taken a range of strong actions to stand against anti-Semitism and to stamp it out from our community.
I will point out that our Prime Minister spoke with the Israeli President, President Herzog, yesterday, and they had a very productive discussion about the shared values we have to combat this appalling rise in anti-Semitism.
Late this afternoon, Anthony Albanese put out his own statement, rejecting the link to the UN vote, saying 157 countries voted for that resolution, including 4 of the Five Eyes partners. The opposition wants the arson declared a terrorist attack and says it's yet to receive a requested briefing from the Australian Federal Police. While the political fallout continues, the community remains steadfast.
We will not cower. We will continue to gather in our synagogues. We will continue to live proud Jewish lives.
A Catholic bishop from Melbourne has become Australia's highest-ranking Catholic after Pope Francis elevated him to the position of cardinal during a grand ceremony at the Vatican. At the age of 44, Ukrainian-born missionary Mykola Bischok is the youngest member of the College of Cardinals and Australia's first cardinal since the death of George Pell.
Inside St Peter's Basilica here at the Vatican behind me, the Pope has created 21 new cardinals, and among them Mykola Bischok from Australia. The Ukrainian-born missionary has been living in Melbourne for the past 4 years. At 44, he becomes the youngest member of the College of Cardinals and Australia's highest-ranking Catholic. I spoke to him before the consistory ceremony and he said that he was very surprised to have been chosen, but very honoured too. You could see that he was warmly welcomed by the other members of the College of Cardinals, as well as Pope Francis himself. The two shared a moment during the service where the Pope also spoke to him in Ukrainian. Afterwards, Cardinal Bischok told me what the day has meant to him.
It's a little bit mixed, my feelings. On the one hand, I'm completely in peace, in hands of God, but on the other hand, I'm worrying about what is going on in Ukraine, because it's still a terrible war. Many people are dying. Russia is still killing our people. We can say genocide of our people.
In the hierarchy of the Catholic Church, the cardinals are the next most senior members after the Pope, and the College of Cardinals is like an inner council for the Pope, advising him on how to run the Church worldwide. The selection of Cardinal Bischok has come as a surprise, but Vatican observers have told me that that's because Pope Francis likes to choose people from all corners of the globe and from the periphery, people who are deeply embedded in their communities. And he's also of a generation of church leaders who are not linked to the sex scandals of the past. Cardinal Bischok is only the 8th cardinal to have ever been chosen from Australia, and he is the first since the death of George Pell. He says he wants to be a cardinal for everyone, not just Australians and Ukrainians, and he hopes to be flexible, holy, accessible, and not one of eminence.
You're watching TV1 News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Hiya, Mama. You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaru, get up a big smile on face. Time for kimchi and a great fumu too. Sip, sip, the mumu, yes, magic on you.
Energy, the taste PNG loves.
Enjoy life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Hot in talk, young or old, let's calories, family meal with home. We'll bring out the smiles, cause it's our favorite from us. Sandy, see, call us, scale, rise on scale price. Sandy, see, call us, scale, rise on scale price. Amber, you like it?
Bro, it's awesome, man.
Pepsi promotion.
I'm so excited.
Let's go, let's go.
Amber, Pepsi for Max.
Pepsi for Max.
And how do you win this?
2 plus Pepsi, that's all.
2 cans, bro.
2 plus, that's all.
You get yourself a chance to win.
This box of Max.
It's crazy cool. My God. Pair of headphones. It's a towel.
How about that? We're cooler box.
In its first 10 years, the PNG LNG project has had a long-lasting impact, contributing more than 28 billion kina to the state of Papua New Guinea. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levy and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Welcome back. In sports, Women's Conference Soccer League Southern kicked off with a triple header at the PNG Football Stadium on Saturday, 7th December. Pekari United, Benis FC Pom South, Tarangau FC, PRK Munkus FC and Allies FC are the 6 football clubs in for the challenge. Pekari United and Pom South played in the competition opener on Saturday. Pekari United is dominated by representative players and look the strongest side in the Southern Conference Challenge, led by national women's team captain and veteran Mari Kaipu. The Conference Soccer League initiative has women's football games run throughout 4 regions. Northern Conference include Barra FC, Zambia United FC, FC Morobe Wawans and Morobe Tulips. Highlands Conference, Wabeg Momas, Mandi Southern Islands Province, Hagen Kuri FC, Hagen FC and Simbu Ambai FC. NJ region will also have their conference games. The competition commenced on Saturday, December 7th and on December 21st, with its first round as the competition heads into the Christmas break. The tournament resumes with final playoffs set for January 11th, 2025 and grand final is expected in February. President of PNG Football Association John Capinato, when announcing the competition, said the competition will be used to select a training team for the upcoming Women's Nations Cup in Suva, Fiji next year, July 4th to 19th. PNG FA is aiming to send the best team to defend their title. PNG national football team couples safely landed in Honiara, Solomon Islands on Saturday ahead of the Melanesian Spearhead Group Cup campaign. After a poor performance at the recent FIFA World Cup OFC qualifier, the PNG team will try to make the amends and lift their standard of the game at the MSG Cup competition, hoping to make up for the losses. Coach Felipe Vega Arango did not travel with the team. He is stuck abroad with his family facing visa issues. However, assistant coach David Muta will be in charge leading into the tournament. New Caledonia's withdrawal from the competition allows only 4 countries to participate: host Solomon Islands, Vanuatu, PNG and Fiji. The Solomon Islands has added a development side in the competition to fill the New Caledonia spot. PNG plays Solomon Islands development side in the opening match on Monday. The Oceania Football Confederation has secured continued funding for children for This Is How We Football program in 2025. Launched in 2022, The This Is How We Football initiative focuses on promoting inclusivity, gender equality, and youth engagement across Oceania.
Designed for 13 to 18-year-old girls, the This Is How We Football program has been instrumental in providing young women with opportunities to engage in football, often for the first time, fostering social development and encouraging healthier lifestyles. By addressing key social issues, the program has empowered communities, especially in remote island nations, where access to organized sports and development programs can be limited. UEFA Foundation's continued support financially ensures the sustainability of projects like grassroots and youth training and festivals, leadership workshops, and educational campaigns across OFC's member associations. The funding support is towards the Girls TIWF program along with other initiatives such as the award-winning Just Play program and social responsibility resource development. The ongoing support for children is a testament to the power of football to unite and inspire. This funding allows to expand the foundation's reach and deepen its impact, ensuring football becomes a catalyst for positive change across Oceania. Susan Oreape, TV1 Sports.
PNG Cumul's coach Jason Dimitrios says a potential PNG team in the NRL would help to strengthen the sport in the country, including the national team. Dimitrios says PNG is the biggest untapped talent pool for the league, and it has the ability to match the growth of New Zealand after the Warriors entered the NRL in 1995.
After 2 years of planning, the NRL's PNG team is expected to be rubber-stamped at a meeting in Sydney this week, what Cumul's coach Jason Dimitriou called a huge milestone for rugby league in Papua New Guinea. The meeting is expected to decide on the location of the 18th NRL team. Dimitriou says his immediate focus is on growing Papua New Guinea Rugby League through the national team, not putting his hand up to lead the country's forthcoming NRL side. The former South Sydney coach expects sold-out crowds, a stronger pathway system, and a more competitive national team to follow on from the announcement. Dimitriou says it's going to open the door for PNG Rugby League to continue its growth. As Dimitriou sees it, the NRL has begun the process to tap a gold mine of talent, with players in PNG's national 12-team competition now shown a clear pathway to play professionally. He says PNG has the biggest talent pool that the game can expand to, without a doubt, and will have a huge impact on the Digital Accent Mobile Cup. Dimitriou feels the creation and development of an NRL caliber junior system would help boost the national team with the Cumuls. Dimitriou feels the creation and development of an NRL caliber junior system would help boost the national team, the Cumuls, whom he began coaching this year. Susan Oreape, TV1 Sports.
That's it for sports. Now the weather forecast. Southern, Port Moresby partly cloudy with chances of few rain showers and possible thunderstorm in the afternoon. Alatau fine. Momase, Lae partly cloudy, mostly fine. New Guinea Islands, Lorengau, periods of rain and possible thunderstorm is into cloudy periods. Caving, mostly cloudy with chances of few rain showers. And Highlands, Mandi, Tari and Wabeg, mostly cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And that ends the news tonight. Have a top week ahead. Bye now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.